face this our blessed Lord, my God and my King, this morning, Lord. The road is rough and the road is tough, but with you, Jesus, only believe and thou shalt be saved. And Father, I know you could make the road smooth. The hospital I bring before you, the sick and afflicted one, those that cannot help themselves, those preparing themselves for the operation table. Please, Jesus, help them to be a success. Those in the maternity ward, help them, Lord. Guide them and protect them to give them a safe deliverance. Father God, I know there is nothing you cannot do for your children. They are you sheep in the pasture. You know each and every one of them by the different voices. Remember them this morning, Lord. Those in all different homes, here and everywhere. Those that cannot help themselves. Not forgetting Miss Job, this our blessed Lord. Remember, pass by she home, this our Lord. Not forgetting Miss Matterson this morning, Lord. Remember Kami this morning, Lord. Take charge and control over her. Remember Miss Jacob, this our blessed Lord. Father, plenty of your children, Lord. I cannot name them one by one. Not forgetting, Lord, the Baptist family, this our Lord. Father, I know the grief, you know the sorrows, you know the pain. But I know you is good and you is kind and you is merciful. I know there is nothing, Lord, you cannot do for them this morning, Lord. My God and my King. Father, this morning, blessed Lord, what could I tell you what you don't know? When you are the maker of all your children, this our blessed Lord. Remember the fishermen I bring before you. Help them to have a catch. Coast God is in your hand. Father, guide them outside the land and protect them. Save them, this our general master, my God and my King. Remember that son I bring before you this morning. Father, thanking you for everything for him, for life and for mercy and for health and for strength. He whom he left behind. Keep it in the act of safety, each and every one of them in the home. Father, bless them. He might be smaller than mustard seed, but share the blessing unto each and every heart of theirs, this our Lord. Remember that son, if thou be so pleased. Mr. Andrew, I bring before you. Remember that son, wheresoever I look at, guide and protect him, Lord. Bless him if thou be so pleased. Father, the offspring of his body, wheresoever he is, this our Lord. You knows everything about each and every one of them. All those who are dwelling with, bless each and every one of them. In a time like now, this our blessed Lord, my God and my King. Remember the staff I bring before you, this our Lord. Each and every one of them, both male and female. I cannot name them one by one. But Master, they are your children and you are acquainted to them. This our blessed Lord. I asking you, Lord, to have mercy. Pass by that radio station. Remember the folk and the Bongling Center, the Chasla, they do the entire of the gap, the surrounding of the yard. I bring it before you. Keep it safe night and day. Leave no veins of Satan to enter this our blessed Lord, my God and my King. Pass by the prison, this our blessed Lord. Remember each and every one of them in the prison, this our Lord. Remember the image I bring before you. Remember those who are taking care of them, this our blessed Lord, my God and my King. Not forgetting that is our blessed Lord, my God and my Redeemer. Pass by she brought her home, this our Lord. You know the sorrows, you know the pain. But Jesus, there is nothing you cannot do for your children, my God and my King. Remember me this morning, Lord, my village and my people. Each and every one, Lord. Those that lost the loved one, I bring each and every one before you, this our blessed Lord, my God. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in the green pasture. He leadeth me beside still water, restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley, through the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thou art me, thy rod and thy staff to comfort me. Thou prepare my table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anointest me with all my cup and it's over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our life, and we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, pleasant day.
You too.
All right.
All right, take care. It's real, it's 91.9. Blessed morning, baby daddy. Press that like. Alban Harris, good morning to you. Gemma James, good morning. Kathleen Nice, good morning. Good morning to Mr. Adrian Watts inside of Brooklyn, New York. Good morning inside of Noise Radio. Always locking it down inside of Brooklyn, New York as well. 9 minutes past 7 o'clock. It's Political Wednesday.
It's a hungry world out there. scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do.
Can't trust them. You got to be careful. Good morning, Drumsticks.
Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. I'm reading from the Word of God, 101. I will sing of his mercy and judgment. Unto thee, O Lord, will I sing. I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. O when I wait, thou comest unto me. I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. I will sit with no wicked things before my eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me. A forward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person. This is the end of the scripture.
Thank you very much.
You have a lovely day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Good morning to Caroline and family. Good morning to Bay Sky inside of London, England. Miss Ferguson, good morning to you. Antonito, you good? I know you're good.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk?
Deborah Laborde, good morning. Curtis Mitchell, good morning to you, brother. Share the live on the Facebook. The YouTube is doing fine, but the Facebook is kind of struggling. Let's see if we could get more listeners on the Facebook this morning. Let's share it up. Gemma Warwood, good morning.
It's a hungry world out there.
Indra McQueen.
With every
Max
scrambling.
Matthew Bowen, good morning to you.
Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do.
Miss Battis, good morning.
You gotta be careful.
All right, we're good.
You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking.
I got some folks inside of Toronto always locking it down too. Good morning to you guys.
Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Some folks inside of Brampton, inside of Toronto, exactly listening. Morning. Can't forget the folks inside of St. Mark's locking it down. Brother Mitchie, good morning to you.
I say we have to prepare.
Remember to check out our website, www.drealfmgrenada.com.
Without fear.
Go find us on YouTube, Facebook, and on Instagram.
Greed and jealousy.
Daily posts is on our social media to let you know what's going on inside of Real FM.
In that jungle out there.
30 minutes past, we're going to take a break and we'll be back, all right?
You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving. Which direction you're going. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. In your search for happiness, you got to leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise. You got to be careful.
From the north, covering south, east, and west. This is Real FM.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price. And they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchen, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2X balls from the Multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2X drop promotion. Yay! And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add Multi-X to your Playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2X Dropped promotion. This promotion is extended to Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
91.5 Real FM got you covered.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. When you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. Say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving. Which direction you going. You got to be careful.
Good morning again, folks. As we head over to the Met office, we speak with Mr. Fimber Frank. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. It's a partly cloudy morning across the southernmost part of the state. Winds are blowing from east-northeast at 13 miles per hour. The pressure is lower than the mean, but it's rising at 11.6 millibars. Present temperature, 26.7. Orange, 84%. Maximum temperature here within the last day went up to 32.0 degrees. Minimum temperature last night, 25.5. Please note all temperatures at all times are in Celsius. In terms of rain here within the last day, there was only a trace of rain. Hence, the total for the month stays at 57.5 millimeters. But note that this is only for the airport. Now let's take a look at the forecast for the day and the nighttime. The weather expected to be partly cloudy with some light rain during the morning time here and then again during the night. Maximum temperature for the day should get up to near 31.5 degrees. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Waves will be near 8 feet, hence seas will be moderate to rough. If you're going out at sea and you have a small craft, please take note. There is a warning for you, so be safe out there. Tides are falling now, should be low during the morning, just about 9 o'clock, and then high this afternoon near 2:30. Sunset, 5:44. Sunrise on Thursday, 6:19. Just to recap the forecast for the day and the nighttime, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy with light rain during the morning time and again during the night time. And if you're going out at sea and you have a small craft, please take note, you could meet waves near 8 feet, so there is a warning out for you. Be safe out there. That's it from the Met Office. I'm from my Frank.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Take care.
.5 Real FM got you covered.
Celebrate Christmas and New Year with the NLA's exciting You Must Win promotion. Spend $15 or more in a single ticket purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, and just like that, you have chances to win prizes valued at over $100,000. Winning is easy. Simply check your tickets for the words "You won," free cash, free phones, free tablets, or free Instacash tickets. But wait, that's not all. You can also win free raffle entries for chances to win not one but 2 cars in NLA's You Must Win promotion. Promotion runs December 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 and over to participate. The NLA, making your Christmas and New Year dreams come true.
Have you had Boston on your travel bucket list? Well, we've got some exciting news for you. JetBlue is thrilled to announce its new non-stop flight every Saturday from Grenada's Maurice Bishop International Airport to the vibrant city of Boston. Now, you can embark on your Boston adventure without any layovers. JetBlue is making it easier than ever to explore this incredible destination. Whether you're visiting family or friends, exploring for the first time, or simply experiencing Boston life, JetBlue has you covered with a convenient non-stop flight, complete with comfortable seating, complimentary snacks, and an array of entertainment options. You'll arrive in Boston feeling relaxed and ready to explore. So now's the time. Visit jetblue.com to book your flight and bring Boston closer to Grenada. Let your adventure begin.
Tis the season for new internet, a laptop, and some extra cash. This Christmas is on us. Sign up in-store or online today at discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply. Valid while stocks last.
The Christmas breeze is blowing at Dominic's Shopping Centers in Fun City, Guave. Santa has brought everything you need this Christmas, including greeting cards, floor coverings, mats and rugs, mattresses, bed sheets, pillows and cases, a variety of household items, pots and pans, glass sets, mixers, blenders, toys, flowers, electronics including radios, Bluetooth battery speakers with lights and hi-fi, 4 and 6 burner stoves and refrigerators, washing machines, and much more. We have clothing and accessories for the whole family. Extra opening hours for the Christmas season. Call or visit us today on 444-8804 Lance or 444-9221 Down Street. Best wishes for the Christmas and a prosperous 2024. Dominic Shopping Center, the best in the West. It keeps getting better. Stores will be opened on December 24th, 2023.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and new, spacious, convenient, and modern facilities on Seton Brown Street in Grenville and Grand Anse. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the Credit Union of Grenville, your financial security is guaranteed.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Tourism is me, tourism is you, tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitate cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
It is that time of year again, and Maya's Collection wishes to thank our valued customers for your support for the past year and wishes you a safe and successful 2024. At Myers, we bring you all that you need to have a happy and festive season. In stock, we have a wide variety of curtains such as strip curtains, vinyl floor coverings, decorative pillows, toys for children of all ages, flowers, pots, pans, and much more. Come visit us today on Main Street Satire, St. Patrick, where you get all your household items at one stop. We are opened Monday to Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and later for the holidays. Call us today on 449-6197. Myers Collection.
From the north, covering south, east, and west. This is Real FM.
Tell me candid, they too wicked, far too crooked. That is the frequent comment I hear. Too one-sided, underhanded, can't be trusted. This is the opinion, yes, yeah. For their own abuses, they keep making excuses. Housing crack up over, they unleash the lawyer. Set up an inquiry just to get Kid Rowley, but they wouldn't sue the false paper screw. I don't need to close to tell them go. Hurry, pack up your bundle now. Stop fooling the people. The country taking a beating, so maybe I repeat it. Go. They're like a natural disaster now. 10 times worse than Ebola, like a dog with fleas and tongue on their knees. And I'm begging. Now we enacted what we prophesy to the country. Streets turn into rivers, then into seas. Is why I'm singing. Now this is my humble petition. Another date for election. Go now, please. Accidental, detrimental, could be lethal. Are you willing to take that chance? Much too seedy, they too greedy, eyes too beady. Honeymoon end before the romance. We expect corruption, but now without check or interruption. That a few might stuff the pocket, but not racket by the pocket. From the constant comments, we get no recess. Before things fall apart and the riot starts. Even in chutney, I'll tell them go. Make it sooner than later. Yeah. To protect the future, please. For the sake of we children and the next generation. Go. To safeguard our image. Yeah. Before Griffith cause more damage. Like a dog with fleas and tongue on the knees. And I'm begging. Go now. They try to stick me with rage me. Go now. They have more trick than Houdini. Streams turn into rivers, then into seas. That's why I'm singing. Oh, now. Please, Mrs. Tamla. Oh, now. Take Munila and Sharma. Go now, please. Them minions, total villains, raking millions. Their slogan, we shall rise, it was so true. Tell John Public not to panic while them and they sidekick. Swimming in a pool of dollars so blue. Like meat-eating vulture, they neglect agriculture. Mega fans of phony, Mama Guy Caroni. Glenn and Sharma came face to face with the karma. And it was awful, gone through it too far. Don't need a big mouth to tell them go. Watch her and see they does follow now. Before we regret tomorrow, please. You're setting a bad example. Family values they trample. Go. It's only vice they desire now. Before the 5 years expire. Like a dog with fleas and tongue on the knees. And I'm bleeding good now.
Be good.
Go.
No.
Please.
Thank you very much.
Igwe, we have to indicate to the listeners, unfortunately Sunday, we didn't have a program.
Yeah.
Circumstances beyond our control, but Igwe, whilst traversing up and down the country, Igwe, the cry of Igwe, was that Sunday was a bad day for many. Some even resorted to the conversation that they couldn't eat. So Igwe, we have to, I don't know. But we humbly apologize. It was circumstances beyond our control. We really couldn't be here on Sunday. Igwe. So, we intend to make it up to you people sometime in the new year. Yeah.
You give them some flowers?
But something we can be so. Real expressions for Wednesday, the 13th December, 2023 Political Wednesday, where everything political could be discussed. As I say, Grenada is my constituency, Real FM is my parliament, and the people's parliament. I'm the people's spokesman. I'm blessed and protected by the Ancient of Days. My purpose here is simply to give you the information and facts. What you do with the information and facts is a matter entirely for you. And where shame is absent, anything could happen. Like the PM just saying things what is not true. So Igwe, let me record this thing. Based on the performance of this present administration and based on the last budget, I was in conversation with a couple persons and they say, Master Kali, realize them fellas and I'm listening to all you and they reacting to what all you say. Hence, they don't have a plan. If we say they take money for themselves and they don't give people, the next day they come in and say, you give 25%. So they're just reacting. So when some say we only speaking and they don't listen, they're listening. And they're reacting to what we say. So we have to continue, Igwe, to put the pressure on Igwe. No. There are a few things we have to go to. The budget, we must speak of the budget. However, when last we was here Wednesday, we spoke of Lycon.
On Nikon.
And you know the gentleman remained true to form. The Friday. So, because I like to play what they say. So you have to play the first one for me. Because I want people to understand what we say.
We never said we would regularize the public service in 12 months. We said we would regularize it. And we have begun to do so. And the Congress.
No, Gates, you jump in the gun, man. I want that sinking. Don't jump the gun, Igwe.
Play it again.
I want that sinking for people to hear the gentleman. And
we never said we would regularize the public service in 12 months. We said we would regularize it. And we have begun to do so.
So what he forgot to say, that the past administration, under the guidance of Dr. Mitchell, started to regularize the public service. It was started in the Ministry of Health because we have information and clip to play. You know? And you have people on the government side presently who knew that. Because there was in ministries when the government, as it then was, asked for information from that ministry to start regularizing people and the information wasn't forthcoming. So when we say they just lie, according to 1G, them woman could lie. Lie. Real lies. And listen what Lycon said before about regularization.
The Congress commits to regularizing
the status of contract workers who are working for the government and Imani workers who are working for the government within 12 months of assuming office.
And get Dennis for me, because you see, we want to put the thing in perspective. We don't want to be bearers of false tidings to the people and them. And what Dennis said, you don't get him yet.
Going for B5.
Because, you see, the Prime Minister, like, he have a short memory. The memory. Morning, Mr. Watts. How's everything with you?
I get Dennis.
So, jam me Dennis now.
An NDC government will put an end to contract workers in the public service as soon as it takes office. There is no need for a parallel public service in Grenada. All workers will be given permanent status.
Because Lycon say in 12 months, Dennis say as soon as. But play what Lycon say in Parliament for the people to hear.
We never said we would regularize the public service in 12 months. We said we would regularize it. And we have begun to do so. And
you forget the 12 months.
But I have a message for the Honorable Prime Minister. Pretense to pretend have an expiry date. Now he's catching up with you because you say so much things. And you knew, Igwe, it was lie. Because the old people say, Igwe, a liar has no memory. Because you know that good at lying. You pretend. So now the thing and them coming up to you before the whole nation. You know, and the thing about it, Igwe, is so brash. Bold-faced and brazen. Because, set it up again, the kakistocracy, because I play that every time for people to understand. This government is a kakistocracy. It's a government by the least suitable people in this country. Don't play it yet.
And I think this is how we...
Go on.
Igwe, you don't walk in with this morning, man. You're too eager, you're trigger happy this morning, Igwe. Let me take your time.
I'm feeling good.
Yes. So, how could you trust the Prime Minister when he blatantly lies? Could you take anything this guy is saying? Because nobody prompt him or nobody ask him no question for he to lie. You know? He just voluntarily go before the Ghanaian public and lie. Igwe. Well, the budget was read. And we knew it was a nothing burger. Well, it didn't have nothing really done. They take some money for themselves.
Yeah, they take more money for themselves.
And then the Real FM ball out. And then they go the next day and they say they gain 25% with tax, but they take theirs without tax. Igwe. And what was interesting to understand, because we hear in the news that Edwin Martin, commissioner as he then was, get a bigger commissioner working in Turks and Caicos. And them men and them here push him out, but I go tell you why. And cock mouth kill cock. And that is why I'm telling the Honorable Prime Minister, no matter what you see about Dr. Mitchell, because part in his delivery, well, I don't know what happened if it was a political speech or the campaign start. He don't talk about the budget in my view. He talk about Dr. Mitchell, or he tried to.
Yeah.
And he tried to belittle Dr. Mitchell and try to make all kind of, take all kind of fame. But listen, but Dr. Keith Mitchell, on assuming office in 2013, based on the behavior and the utterances of Whelan Thompson, the now National Security Advisor, call him and say, watch, I can't work with you, I'm comfortable. And that's how big people operate. That's how grown-ups operate. That's how experienced people operate. They don't bullshit nobody and say how they sick and they ill and they can't continue the work. So better you calling Edwin, because when you didn't take in no calls chatters on the street, say, Edwin couldn't talk to you. When he call you, Chatters on the street say watching the phone and asking what he calling you for. Chatters on the street say is the same national security advisor, the same one not fail as commissioner. What used to take the call and the PS. You didn't want to talk to the commissioner, but you're talking about they call the commissioner up in Chenda and tell him, well, that's how big people operate, Deacon Mitchell. You let people know I'm not comfortable working with you. So I give Dr. Keith Mitchell 100, full 100 for telling Wheel and Thompson watch based on XYZ.
Can't work with it.
I can't work with you. And that was well within the purview of the Prime Minister as he then was. Because all his best lawyers and nothing no come out of it in court. So that means the Prime Minister then, as he then was, wasn't wrong. But unlike you chatters on the street say you don't take any man phone call. How the man try to talk to you, you don't talking to him. Chatters on the street say the man coming out in the ministry, you refusing to talk to him. In the garden Zigway. Chatters on the street say you watching the phone and you asking what he calling you for. That not big people behavior, that little children thing.
Pampas.
That pum plam plam plam.
Pencil.
Yeah, that's why you call kakistocracy.
Yeah.
So that again, and then, well, I need to speak to the police. Well, the unions in general and the police. Now, police, it's time to stop play politics, Vanny Cohen, those by the pastor and others. The King's son and others. Randy and others. And I want to speak into Randy. Because he's the head of the negotiating. Randy, listen to me. If nobody will tell you, or you don't get the memo, you know by now the police vex. The police damn vex, Igwe. Because when the police and other unions negotiated with the government for increasing salaries and fringe benefits, the excuse from the government side was the constraint of the Fiscal Responsibility Act. They say, well, it's 9% of GDP, and that's how much we could give you. Okay, that was then. Although they tricked the police and the unions into signing, and he had one in the teachers' union. He jackass the thing. He said that the best union and the best argument, the best union, you get tricked. 9% of GDP. Then they force all of the browbeat all you to sign on all the jump up. You go in progress back and make yourself a public beast with the long hairs and put in the backside outside when people come in and hide in the head. But that is for another day. So now, as the government get you all to sign, Brian Grimes, you too. As they get all to sign, Brian, and I'm talking to you too, Brian. He's a fella I like. You realize that doesn't come here and beat up on you. Because he's a fella I like. And those persons who are like, I'm not fearful to let people know I like these people and them. I don't pretending because I don't pretend have an expiry date. I like you too, Brian. So, then I realized they went to Parliament, Igwe. That's to tell you how this government seen its stand. And they changed the Fiscal Responsibility Act to the Fiscal Resiliency Legislation. And they say, no, we're taking 13% of GDP, the gross domestic product, for salary and wages. And just so, they take $5,000. Just so, they take $5,000 tax-free. Brian Grimes. Because Jude and them do all that kind of sense, even though I tell them that they won't understand that. So I could talk to Brian Grimes and I hope Randy cannot hate listening me. Randy, there's a small matter where the Honorable Prime Minister made assurances, gave blessed assurances that Jesus was theirs. He indicated to the police that the pay and grade from since 1995, nothing was done. But Randy, he have room now with the Resiliency Act, because based on what chatters on the street say, they only using up maybe about 10%. So you have another 3%. So now is the time to go and ask Igwe for the pay and grade. They can't say they don't have the financial room to maneuver. Go and ask them now, Randy. So stop play politics and go and watch them straight in the face and say he no more have constraint with the Fiscal Responsibility Act. Now you have room to maneuver. You're talking about the Prime Minister, Carl Whelan Thompson, Shen, and telling me they want to work with him. But you're on the campaign and you're saying who minister husband is police, and as you come, I'll revert the minister husband. And you come in and talk this kind of thing. Lycon. What's do? People listening here. Well, you don't know one term you're making, so maybe that's why you're doing all that stupidness. So, when Dr. Mitchell, as you say, call Whelan Thompson, as you say, in Shen and tell him he can't work with him, that's how big people operate, Nikon Mitchell. Not opening battlecock with mouth and making all kind of stupidness. That's how big people operate. But you see, oh, Minister husband, as you call Minister husband, Deputy Commissioner Tafa up here, you revert him to a superintendent, and you want to come and talk holier than now. The people watching. The people watching you. You're doing all kind of stupidness. Going and take out Peter by marijuana tree. All kind of thing. Like you're gone off the rail. It's like we like a ganja Prime Minister. You're gone off the rail. Okay, when you was in the mountain by the marijuana tree, you know what it is.
Yeah, we know it.
And I don't tell the police and them to go and take it because they go there already and take before. So police already know that part in the mountain we already take already.
Go back there.
Jog squad know it. Colombo. Because them fellas them in ASB and them don't interested. Colombo are calling on you. Because drug squad officers know where that thing is. Go and take it. You come and talk about they call the commissioner and Shen and tell him they can't work with the money, they talking all that stupidness and what you doing. But unlike you hiding, you conniving, you do not kind of stupidness. So tell us how tough our pay on them now. Deacon Mitchell, tell us how them because you're so good. What? Vanny Cohen, the chatters on the street have a question for you. They say if you didn't know some Stannis class was coming to headquarters, Vanny Cohen, they say ask you that one. Because I know they go tell you I say that, you know. I know they go tell you Master Carl run him out on you, but I had to talk to you. Who the Lord loves, he chasing. So if he's my friend, I have to talk to you. I have to talk to you. Because at the end of the day, Vanny, you still the best of the Lord, but I had to jump over you again, boy. Chatters on the street say Dan Mackenzie going home in January. But they don't consider you. They say they even consider you to move you up to deputy. You know? So Vanny, something just ain't right. Vanny, something just do right. So I want to know. Because in experience, Vanny, and performance, you better than the rest, you know. I mean, we know about the voice note and the gun in Victoria and thing. We know all about that. But it don't perfect people live in Vanny. But Vanny, for them to do consider with all that work you do for them, and they passing over you for deputy, they don't thinking about you for Commissioner Vanny like you don't valuable anymore. You turn chop lever. Play that for me because I want to talk to the police about this guy. Igwe.
Yeah.
Give me.
And how do we reward the police officers? Merely by a token 1 month's pay? Merely by a token 1 month's pay when the government is fully aware that the pay scale for police officers have not been adjusted since 1995. Let me repeat that. The pay scale for police officers has not been adjusted since 1995.
Deacon Mitchell, how do you reward the police officer? By paying them the pay and grade. Simple. And you don't have excuse because the resiliency legislation gives you the room because you're only using our 10.5. So you still have our 3 to pay the police. Because you know from since 1995, Deacon Mitchell, you know. So, Mr. Mitchell, Prime Minister, how do you reward the police? The answer is by paying the pay and grade. And pay them tax-free and pay them with interest on it. And don't tell them you have no constraint. Because you didn't have a constraint for the 5 grand. You understand, Igwe? We talk anything, you know? Because when you negotiate with them, you trick them. And you tell them, the Responsibility Act, you had constraint. And as they sign, you go and you fix it for yourself. Imagine Janet and Lacreta and getting a lot of money. And them men do walking. Health in a mess. You understand, Igwe? Imagine that and they get it tax-free. You know? Igwe, this thing do right, you know. Ministers who are MPs, they getting a $60,000 allowance, like 5 grand plus 24,000 in traveling allowance, you know. $300 increase on base minister salary. A total of 87 Ks, you know, 87,000 per year, you know. And the 60 and the 24, which is 84,000, tax free. But they're giving public servants 25% of the basic pay. They strip out all allowances. So in some cases, a man getting $400, but you're asking him to pay tax on it. When you're taking 84,000 a year. Huh? Or 7,000 a month. And you're giving public workers a one-off of about $400 and you're still taxing people on it. And I'll say, the government for the people, by the people, of the people. All are just thinking. And here what is so nasty and brazen. Because Claudette and them don't doing nothing, she and Lycon and them. And they getting 42,000 plus the 24. $71,000. And the 42 and the 24, which is $66,000 tax free. And you talk about internet and all them kind of thing and them hate you. on the backs of the people. Somebody go in the hospital yesterday and visit somebody. Go yesterday. And they had to leave the hospital and go into or get more creocome to put on something like it. He don't even have more creocome in the hospital because yesterday that happened, Jonathan. And you is a man of God. How could you accept that increase? Have a conscience, man. All the symbol is the heart. Have a heart. Now, note, Igwe, I haven't said that parliamentarians do deserve more money. But if it's for the reasons they're advancing about corruption and people, you got to ask people for the work. And Deacon Mitchell say that in the thing. Are you going to ask people for the work? Because when you have things and persons rich lady making all kind of things and say, oh, they're going to ask people. I ask people for the work, then I telling the people the money don't know. But the police are talking to this man in Randy Carnot in particular. When I check, we were good friends. I don't know if you take side now, but that matter entirely for you. And neither here nor there. But there is no excuse now about the constraint of the Fiscal Responsibility Act. They free it up to take money for themselves. So go and ask for the money now. Because the Prime Minister no play the clip again. The Prime Minister now late since 1995 or the pay and grade. How do you reward the police? Give them the pay and grade. Simply put.
And how do we reward the police officers? Merely by a token 1 month's pay? Merely by a token 1 month's pay when the government is fully aware that the pay scale for police officers have not been adjusted since 1995. Let me repeat that. The pay scale for police officers has not been adjusted since 1995.
Mr. Prime Minister, I will bring you back to something. The stroke of a pen. You could fix the pay and grade with the stroke of a pen. So stroke the pen. Or let the pen stroke. Or as my friend right, let the ink bleed. Let the pen bleed. Yeah, let the pen bleed. The police waiting on you, Mr. Prime Minister, because you like to talk. You like to talk. You like to talk, Mr.
We
Prime
never
Minister.
said we would regularize the public service in 12 months. We said we would regularize it. And we have begun to do so. And
you forget yourself there. Good time to take a break.
Yeah, we'll take a break and come back here.
Yeah.
91.5 Real FM got you covered.
St. Patrick's Pharmacy. St. Patrick's Pharmacy. Looking for a wide variety of prescription drugs and over-the-counter medication? Check out St. Patrick's Pharmacy. Feeling weak and want a boost? Check out St. Patrick's Pharmacy for all your vitamin and mineral supplements, essential oils such as lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, and much more. Medicated soaps, antifungal and antibacterial, all at affordable prices. Visit St. Patrick's Pharmacy today at its new location. Yes, a new location on Clip Street, apartment number 4 at the Ford Building. We are open Monday to Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us today on 414-1954 or 442-0204. St. Patrick's Pharmacy, where quality medication costs less.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Celebrate Christmas and New Year with the NLA's exciting You Must Win promotion. Spend $15 or more in a single ticket purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, and just like that, you have chances to win prizes valued at over $100,000. Winning is easy. Simply check your tickets for the words you won. Free cash, free phones, free tablets, or free Instacash tickets. But wait, that's not all. You can also win free raffle entries for chances to win not one but 2 cars in NLA's You Must Win promotion. Promotion runs December 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 and over to participate. The NLA, making your Christmas and New Year dreams come true.
$150,000 in cash and prizes to be won. This Christmas is on us. Sign up in store or online today at discoverflow.co.
From the north, covering south, east, and west. This is Real FM.
Tell me candid, they too wicked, far too crooked. That is the frequent comment I hear. Too one-sided, underhanded, can't be trusted. This is the opinion, yes to ear. For their own abuses, they keep making excuses. Housing crack up over, they unleash their lawyer. Set up an inquiry just to get Kid Rowley. But they wouldn't sue the false paper screw. I don't need to come close to tell them go. Hurry, pack up your bundle now. Stop fooling the people. The country taking and beating. So maybe I repeating. Go. They're like a natural disaster. Now. 10 times worse than Ebola. Like a dog with fleas and tongue on their knees.
Igwe. Let me say good morning to the green job. Grand screw locking it down this morning.
Morning, Mimi.
Yeah.
How you doing?
You got my job.
Igwe and the parliament has become comedy.
Yeah.
Anything could happen inside. Because you have a guy, the speaker, he didn't Alice in Wonderland. So, last time I hear about big dogs. Mm-hmm. And he said he didn't hear big boys.
Yeah.
And play something and hear that one.
But I just want to say a special morning to my colleagues on this side as well as the other side of the house, through you, Mr. Speaker, and to all of the commoners in chamber with us this morning.
Where's she from?
No. Igwe, listen to me. No. The good book say, hold on, caller. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. I didn't write that. If anybody have a problem with I saying that, take it up with the book. But that is how she see people as commoners. That's why she doing the people and them in St. John's that.
Yeah, she do business.
That's why she behaving, because she see them as commoners. Mm-hmm. Because I tell you the truth is something what never hiding. Yeah, let me take the call. A morning call. How are you doing?
Hey, good morning, Master Carl. Good morning, Igwe.
Morning.
Master Carl, my belief is that the NDC politician, they get in politics to help themselves and to enrich themselves. They help enrich themselves, them and the cronies and the friends. The purpose was never ever to help the poor people. Never ever to help the poor people. Because when you look at what you are seeing right now, a big loan sum of money going on to the ministers and the senators salary, and the people that doing the hard work. Yes, they give them everything, but anything they give them, they have to pay tax on it. They have to pay tax on it, but they're tax free of what they get in. So you come out like the pen for anything the poor people get, the pen get a stroke. But when the government a minister has to get any money, then the pen don't catch you, the pen is flowing. The flowing non-stop. So I do believe Mr. Massacre. This, and especially the leader, he spoke about so much love for the poor people, so much love for the policemen and people greater. But now, the people greater give them the blessing, the support them and the vote for them. They turn their back on the poor people and they only seek the interest of their friends and themselves. Right? Brother Carl, this government is a government attacking. They attack and no action. And when I listen to the MPs on the opposition side speak, I was impressed with all of them, especially with Sister Emily Payne. When she spoke about the transformation, and she said, if you want to see real transformation took place under NMP. But under NDC, the transformation they're speaking about is just in words. Transformation, talking transformation, but no transformation. Real transformation is taking place under NMP in the pipeline water, in electricity, the development of the National Stadium, the bus terminal, the road, the structure of road, farm road, many more development that came together during the NNP reigning government, and this is really transformed because you have the athletic stadium and the cricket stadium that opened eyes of Grenada because people hardly know our Grenada, but when the athletic stadium that opened eyes to the world, like Grenada is a place that is existing because a lot of people still take Grenada as Grenada, but because of the development and the vision of Dr. Mitchell and the stewardship of the government at that time, Grenada become a light house for other Caribbean countries. Right? And if you check with the Iman again, Massacre, other countries wanted to follow. How Grenada could follow the example of other countries follow the example of Grenada, right? Of Grenada. And I remember after the Ivan, they were saying Grenada would take about 20 years to build back. And within 3.5 years or 4 years, Grenada was restored back. Because when you have a government that is united, a government that working in the interest of people, it will not take long for Grenada to restore back to any situation, any disaster. All right? So have a blessed one.
All right. Igwe. So the woman, the MP for St. John's, see the people of Grenada as commoners. I don't know if she tried to. Now in the UK Parliament, you have the House of Lords and you have the House of Commons. But in that jurisdiction, Igwe is about royalty. You are royalty here, not a monarchy. To call people commoners, but how she treats people in St. John's, it means she think of them as commoners.
It doesn't see us.
So commoners, you can't vote for that woman again.
Commoners don't vote for.
Yeah, let's take the call.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Master Carl.
Hey, you are go.
And Igwe.
Morning.
Master Carl, when you talked this morning and you said about the person that have to go to town from the hospital yesterday and buy mercury come,
yeah,
that hit enough. I was assistant nurse in the Hermitage Medical Station, and during the reign of NDC 2008 and 2013, this worthless, wicked kind of a people, the same thing is to happen. Same thing as mercury come, gentian violet, the movolution, it needs to have. Look at a school close stage, children getting little bruise. I used to go to Grenville and go in back my pharmacy, take money in my own pocket and buy and come to use. Sometimes people who come and you tell them they buy and they leave it for us. That is the quality of the NDC. All of them is the same thing. Wicked, worthless kind of a people. The same thing. Even toilet paper in the rain in 2013 we didn't have. We saw to buy from my own pocket. When I buy, the caretaker buy, the nurse in charge buy. This is the rain. So that remind me, the same thing happening over and over again. That is how NDC operate.
All right, caller.
Okay.
Yesterday, in the PM, after lunchtime, the person had to go and buy mercury come to bring for somebody in the general hospital.
Imagine that, eh?
And they giving Janet and Lacret more money.
Mercury coming?
Yeah, you don't have, and they paying Janet and Lacret more money. You could understand this thing, you
mercury coming, you don't have it.
So she see people like commoners. But you go the one that really catch me is the next clip with the Lycon, you know.
That one, yeah?
Yeah.
But he was driving at a point, which is, you have to serve the people. If you're hungry mouth, if you beggy, you could come and be parliamentarian. All kind of people go buy you because they know you're hungry mouth.
I go to slap the computer.
So you see, Mr. Speaker, you're a doctor, you're a professional. That's the point. Because you and I are professionals, we can serve. And people can't buy us. We can serve.
Who knocking the table? The people are them?
I don't know, but I have news for the Prime Minister.
Who hungry mouth?
Not that he bias. The Prime Minister biasness. I biasness because you bias. You didn't buy gates, you buy ass.
Parliament.
He bias. But that what, you see where they want the thing I tell you about? That what they want to play it now, you know.
I have a thing before me.
Eh? Let me hear it.
Get out.
He lied. He damn lied.
Let me hear it.
I'm telling you, I have a thing before him.
He lied. He damn lied.
The guy lie?
I'm telling you.
So hear how he describing people. Let's take the call.
Good morning.
Morning call.
Good morning, I hear black tripping. What kind of tripping is that? Say that trip your Viking.
Alright.
Don't take win for me.
That one take win.
Yeah.
But he was driving at a point, which is, you have to serve the people. If you're hungry mouth, if you beggy, you could come and be parliamentarian. All kind of people go buy you because they know you're hungry mouth. So you see, Mr. Speaker, you're a doctor, you're a professional. That's the point. Because you and I are professionals, we can serve and people can't buy us. We can serve.
You buy us?
You buy us, man. By that man and them. But the true callers coming out. The true callers coming out, Igwe. And that is very, very important. Watch. Them men and them. Let's take it, Igwe.
Good morning.
Yeah, these people don't, and them don't realize that they don't put themselves there, the Grenadian people, we put them there, they are to serve the people. They have to serve us, we put them there. They have to do what we put them there to do. They can't do taking everything for themselves. Alright.
Alright. I don't know who big.
A chatter on the street just messaged me and tell me to ask Randall Robinson when they get in emails in polls. What going on with the Postal Corporation, Randall? Because your mouth big, you had all kind of ideas, you know all who own the corporation and all kind of thing. What? Igwe? A chatter on the street say, who ask again, Igwe, because they don't listen us. Mr. Tell us what? How much? What is the number of the e-money presently? Because when you inherit the office, the chatter straight, say you had 4,000. The chatter say they have information that is only 1,900 now. So when you talk about that 500.
What?
Yeah, they systematically job them. You know. You go them born them doing the work. You know.
What?
So they want to know what's going on. So we go touch a little because you see, the responding or dealing with the budget gonna take us some time, so we go start now. I thought listening the presenter to the Igwe, why them men and them we bust the bubble because Lycon the plan to close up the debate, and we come here and we see that not fair, and we get them, and my representative close it, but I go deal with him one of these days, not today.
I have files on him too.
Yeah, I go deal with him, but let me just go through the budget now. So I listen to the budget and say, well, the man election is next year because that look like an election budget and the campaigning straight. My takeaway is simply this, Igwe. A, they still campaigning. B, they show lack of confidence in their own work. C, they are on the defensive, demonstrating doubt within themselves. The advice, I will give them the advice. They should let their work speak for itself and stop politicking. Because when you hear in the budget speech, they say. So let me go into the thing now and debunk some of the nonsense, Igwe. And B, just remember that NDC is a party of deceit. The finance minister, they say we could not implement twice monthly payment of salaries. But the truth is nobody said this. People said that it will not change the economic climate, yes, because people receiving the same amount of money. That's what was said. They say the government would not last 6 months. We never say that. We say the government will make one term. And the jury is still out. They say we would derail the economy and public finance. That is true. You borrow over 600 million. You had supplementary budget. And I want you to play something by Lennox Andrews there for me. I send it for you.
I have him.
Yeah, let it go.
It is true, Mr. Speaker, that when we came into office, we met plenty money. Right? And the CES had plenty money.
So, Dennis, all you met plenty money. The CES had plenty money, but yet still, you borrow in excess of 600 million. Added to two supplementary budgets. So, that is true when we say all you derail the economy and public finance, because if you have to borrow 100 million US and then you have to borrow 350 million, then you had a supplemental of 149 million. What we say is true. Bear out by the empirical evidence that Dennis, you making excuse and say how you in the Ministry of Finance you can come out every day. But if you coming out, maybe if you coming out and listen to what the people saying, you would have realized what you're talking don't making sense. You're jackassing the thing, simple put. Because if you say everything hunky-dory, you make how much money in CBI, but you have to borrow over 600 million. And what is brazen about the thing? And as we go forward in the budget, we will get into that. The man say one of the achievements of the government is borrowing 600 million. Igwe. Then he go on to say, they said we would not mobilize resources as we were poorly managing the country. Answer this question for me, Dennis. Then why the infrastructure projects like Moline and River Road and them was stalled? Even after getting the Prime Minister in the Ministry of Infrastructure, nothing happened. The building number 10 that was burned in Frequency and was promised last year budget to be delivered in 12 to 18 months. Where is it at? 6 months remaining. So, the empirical evidence supports what we're saying. No mobilization of resources. Only a tutina paint to paint drains and sidewalk. And I'll say about implementation. Well, the people have to see, can you see? Dennis, it's not only what you say, it's what the people feel and see. And the people do feeling and see what you're saying. He went on to say they criticize the implementation of free tuition program. But then it's falling on the ball. But then again, the MP for St. John call people commoners. So I kind of get in the picture. You come here and you say one thing, but you don't really mean it. But listen this, Igwe. It was advised that tuition is not the only requirement for school. Then there's the small matter of books, uniform, transportation, and food, all necessary. Because you have to pay attention to children in desolate or challenged homes, Dennis. So Dennis boasting out free tuition does not cut the mustard. Have you considered school books? Have you considered uniform? Have you considered transportation? Have you considered food? Mr. Cornwall? So you see, when you come in and make this kind of statement on them, there are things you must take into consideration. And the budget, sadly, has not addressed these things. Free tuition, Igwe, and you still can't go to school. It's a kakistocracy. Because you see, when we play those clips anyway, you don't play a clip because we like them. They criticize the launch of the WASH program. No one criticized the program, Dennis. NNP started the bathroom and toilet program for your information. To date, there's only one incomplete WASH project in Belial, St. David's. And there's so much for implementation. One in a year. Not so much. The PM promised potential beneficiaries that they will get toilet at a cost price from Ramdani's for the WASH. PM with the toilets. You see, because they say one thing when they feel nice, as Ran say, and then the truth of the matter is simply this: we're not seeing it. Then he went on to say, they say we have done nothing to strengthen the health sector. We have upgraded health facilities, acquired critical equipment, increased human resources capacity, recommended national health insurance project, and secured 83.9 acres of land to develop a modern state-of-the-art state-of-the-art medical and teaching hospital. Dennis, he do have more crew come in the hospital. Dennis, the equipment you talk about was an NNP thing. And people could message me now and tell me, since before you came, they had it. Which health facilities you upgrade? Tell us. Where you increase human resource capacity, all the nurses I am going. But what is happening? That is true. 112 million budgeted last year. What has been accomplished for the $112 million? Where are you talking about Victoria Medical Station, Hillsborough, Smart Health Center, Princess Alice, roof leaking? When rain falling, you have to move the children and them bed. Dennis, so where you upgrade, Dennis? Where are you upgrade? Marybo leaking. When you talk about the equipment, do you mean the machine that was donated during the NNP time in office? Clear the air, Dennis. You could go in a press conference. Dennis, nurses still going by the plenty like you have in an Exodus. But then again, you're in the office, you say you can't go place so you don't know. And Lycon telling you. The NDC paused it upon assuming office, and now they are claiming, I don't know what's going on, Dennis, because the thing knows something good. Dennis, you have some explaining to do. I'm just trying to, what he say, and try to show him the parallel and the reality, because I'm trying to be fair, because nation building is for all of us. I don't wish them bad. However, when they say stupidness, I will try in my own way to correct them. They say, they NNPC, they have love for people and the vulnerable. That's very true. Very, very true. NNP had 0 rated VAT on electricity. Now NDC put 7.5%.
The current bill WED into this days. No, you mention it.
NDC increased VAT on sugar, but they reduced VAT on condoms. It is grace to the cottage industry and sugar. They put VAT on electricity, then they put a levy on water. So, chalk and cheese, night and day. They NNP ignore the potential of the creatives. We launch the Creative Industry Symposium. That is a big laugh. Since Unleash was unleashed, because we don't see not unleash. If I have flat on the face already, I don't make a big flat symposium and nothing happened since. I don't just grandstanding, but then again, Kieran say commoners. So I don't treating us as commoners. I doing like the laity and the clergy. Always the clergy. And the rest is the laity. Just like when you go, the priest alone drinking the wine anyway, and the rest have to eat the dry bread. So that's the thing. They say the NNP called our policy to regularize the public service and inhumane and discriminatory HR practice. But then that is true, you know. The most victimization in the public service happening under NDC. You know. All you promise contract workers, all kind of thing, and all who all you perceive to be NNPI, you take all them security contracts and them from them. All you marginalize them, All you demote half our pay. All you send a lot of people home. This is the worst. Everybody say the weakness in Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique since independence. The worst. So yes, all your policy is inhuman and discriminatory. 50th Jubilee Independence Celebration, page 6. 15 million allocated. In all you put here now 7 million again. Remember we always asking.
Yeah.
So the total cost, when you add 15 and 70, 22.5 plus 70 million additional allocation. So what did the 7.5 million spent on in the last 2 months ago? Because all of just taking the people money and do what all they want. So when you hear the budget and you hear these figures and them 1 9 are gone. Paid 6 again on the budget. The $50 commemorative note to be issued. Just as they said, the government of Grenada was throwing good money after bad money with the MNIB. Is the cost of this note worth it? And could we spend that $50 notes on them? What would be the cost of it?
People are buying that.
Well, look at the salary increases. We speak about it all thing. We go to unemployment again. We can just glossing through some points here which we go develop as we go forward in other programs. The unemployment rate has fallen. But this government failing to take into consideration COVID-19. Igwe, and you have your view on COVID-19. So all he talk about employment, the ordinary man do feeling it because all and we have to get that clip by Lennox Andrew when he talk the employment he talking about it go down. He talking about the bushing and thing. And the people and them, so they take some work in the security contract, they make some go who they believe is NNP. And they put there who they believe is NDC because our friends, they go and tell, register the business and they give them up. Our friends, they do that with. But we are all Grenadians, so if they supporting NDC and I'm supporting NNP, I don't vexing with them for that. But they tell them go on thing and they get contract. And you make some go, those counting not like unemployment, but you forgetting those they may go. And to see what go happen with boss fares, Igwe.
Boss fare must go up, yeah.
And when you hear about health and wellness, and how much money what remain unused, and you don't have medication in the hospital. When you see some budgetary allocations, Igwe, simply don't make sense. So we have a lot of materials to go as we dissect the budget going forward, Igwe. And shows that we really have a kakistocracy here, a default government. And they only care about themselves. But the substantive thing this morning, I really want to go home with. When you check the Gazette and the declaration of elected officials, check out the occupation. So that clip again about the beggy baby, play it again because I want to cut it.
Mr. Speaker, just finally to speak to a concern raised by the member for St. Mark.
Gates. Pull yourself together, Gates. Pull yourself together, Gates.
All of them look the same, yo. There is no names.
But he was driving at a point, which is, you have to serve the people. If you're hungry mouth, if you beggy, you could come and be parliamentarian. All kind of people go buy you because they know you're hungry mouth. So you see, Mr. Speaker, you're a doctor, you're a professional. That's the point. Because you and I are professionals, we can serve and people can't buy us. We can serve with distinction. You could some.
Play that thing again. Play that one because I'm able to hear anything.
But he was driving at a point, which is, you have to serve the people. If you're hungry mouth, if you beggy, you could come and be parliamentarian. All kind of people go buy you because they know you're hungry mouth. So you see, Mr. Speaker, you're a doctor, you're a professional. That's the point. Because you and I are professionals, we can serve and people can't buy us. We can serve with distinction. You could some.
Let's take a short break and come back again.
Yes, sir.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say.
91.5 Real FM got you covered.
Bremlec presents Christmas safety tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check lights for damage each year before using them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children to never touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside and vice versa. Happy holidays from Grant.
Hungry, anyone? You heard about it, and it's finally here. Velma's Restaurant and Bar, located High Street Terrace in St. Patrick. They're open from 6 a.m. until midnight. Breakfast is available from 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. On the menu is roast bake, sawfish, and many mouth-watering items. Lunch is a close second, with items that can be grilled to your satisfaction. We have steamed fish and other seafoods too. For the health-conscious ones, we provide vegan and vegetarian dishes. Looking for something that will hit the spot? From 5 p.m. until close, come and enjoy our burgers and fries. At Velma's, we cater and host parties. We have an on-site bakery where you can place your orders for fruitcakes and other pastries. We also have local juices. Listen to Real FM for your daily menu to place your order in advance. Call us at 419-5622. That number again, 419-5622. Velma's Restaurant and Bar. Come eat lunch with us.
Grenada, as we celebrate 50 years of independence. Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso. One stage. One show. Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits. Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp. Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When the DJ play Peter Humphrey, she raised her hand and she tell me, make it no play sweeter than home.
Happy Country Gardeners invite you to their annual plant sale and exhibition at Nicky's and Daughter Supermarket Car Park, Dunfermline Main Road on December 13th, 14th and 15th from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. On sale will be a wide variety of ornamental plants, roses, orchids, pineapple plants, herbs, fruits, vegetables, local wines, foods and drinks. We are promoting women in the rural economy. Call us today on 410-7643.
From the north, covering south, east, and west. This is Real FM.
Tell me candid, they too wicked, far too crooked. That is the frequent comment I hear. Too one-sided, underhanded, can't be trusted. This is the opinion, yes, yeah. For their own abuses, they keep making excuses. Housing crack up over, they unleash the lawyer. Set up an inquiry just to get Kid Rowley. But they wouldn't sue the false paper screw. I don't need to come close to tell them go. Hurry, pack up your bundle now. Stop fooling the people. The country taking and beating. So maybe I repeating. Go. They're like a natural disaster. Now. 10 times worse than Ebola. Like a dog with fleas and tongue on the knee.
Play that tape with that man talking about buy people leaving.
Hungry mouth?
Yeah.
But he was driving at a point, which is, you have to serve the people. If you're hungry mouth, if you beggy, you could come and be parliamentarian. All kind of people go buy you because they know you're hungry mouth.
Why you buy?
So you see, Mr. Speaker, you're a doctor, you're a professional. That's the point. Because you and I are professionals, we can serve, and people can't buy us. We can serve with distinction. You could some.
You are calling line? So here goes Igwe. Who did you buy Lycon Mitchell? Who did you buy? And know this, Mr. Prime Minister, no amount of money you give your ministers save them from corruption, Igwe. Corruption is a character trait. A corrupt person will always be a corrupt person, no matter the amount of money, Prime Minister. So don't feel you give them 100 and something thousand a year. Go save them from corruption.
School child tell me to
and the smartest and brightest set of people are those who does go in jail in America for corruption as politicians who have plenty money. Yeah, let me take the call.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, just call about the program there. I just have some issues that I want to get off my chest.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, come from Mr. Implementation for the South. Right?
The man not say you have no original ideas?
So the man that say you have all the ideas. The four or the 5 houses are burned. And he talking about he doing things for the people and with the people. I want to know what he did for them. The rain is falling, everybody getting wet. You have the kids begging with sheets and tongues, by food land, by food fair. Yeah? And people begging all over. 4 houses burned, not even a piece of material to give to them. And how you could tell me that you is for the people? Yeah? Where is man living? Below the bridge, according to the Prime Minister, or on top of the clouds?
He living in the pipeline.
Well, he have to be. I want to know what's going on. So let you explain that first. Because all the kids outside, all the rain falling, let me know what's going on with them people. You understand? Road to be fixed. He talking about fixing road and thing. Only down in the area he fixing roads. Innit? So let you explain that for us. And he boasting up himself on TV and talking about implementing this and well, them guy and them are coming from there. Anyway, thank you.
Blessed. Igwe.
Yeah.
A school child tell me to ask you if the clip is for Delma, Tevin, and Ron.
But I don't know who the clip is for because the man say they could buy you if you're out on the ground if you're hungry. But he know who he talking to.
He know who he talking to.
But just telling him more money cannot save somebody from being corrupt. Corruption in politics has nothing to do with the amount of money you get in Igwe. Because he know. Because he's a lawyer. Someone that is a professional Igwe and think they bright could be more corrupted than an ordinary simple-minded person. So, Mr. Prime Minister, when you want to make them comment and complain, come really, really plain Igwe. Because he have plenty money now, so Randy cannot. He have plenty money now, so now it's time the police. Because the police asked me to talk to you this morning, Randy. Because they say Vanny won't listen. They say the king's son won't listen. They say Mr. Mackenzie going. They say the one by the pastor don't know nothing. They say you is the golden child. Randy, so they tell me talk to you. And tell you to go back and talk to the man because the Prime Minister just go and tell him, sir, I have found a way for you to reward the police. And he go ask how and tell him by the pay and grade. And he go ask, well, what about that? Tell him the Fiscal Resiliency Act allows the room for that to happen. And maybe if you give the police that money, you might secure the vote for the next election, so it's a good thing. I don't see that as a bad thing because you don't promise how to reward the police by paying the pay and grade. It's simply this. The thing you don't have to know headache, you don't have to go and thing. And they say, why is you at it? The police only will say they promise them internet and so on.
They still don't have internet?
Nah. And tell Jonathan
how the police surviving without internet?
They have to chump up and pay if they want.
What stupidness is that?
And then tell Jonathan to go and fix the leak in Maryville. At least buy some more Creocom.
And the police station in
Buy that more Creocom in the hospital. They're like a joking.
Mokori come here. You get a cut and you put some Mokori come here.
Yesterday somebody had to leave the hospital and go in town and get it.
That's crazy, man.
And they giving Jonathan more money. And saying about they go work better. How they go work better?
That Mokori coming.
This thing is appalling.
That prank, man.
We may have a guest on the program
Friday,
because I met a lady and she said, watch, I want a whole program. Because them people and them doing a set of stupidness. So you go get a lot more about the seed program on Friday. Because we have to expose this fellas and them. You give me upset thing again? He lie?
Yeah, but the people on Facebook requesting hungry mode.
Well, give them what they
What
want.
he was driving at a point, which is, you have to serve the people. If you're hungry mouth, if you beggy, you could come and be parliamentarian. All kind of people go buy you because they know you're hungry mouth. So you see, Mr. Speaker, you're a doctor, you're a professional. That's the point. Because you and I are professionals, we can serve and people can't buy us. We can serve with distinction. You could some.
He lied. He damn lied.
Igwe, you see what? If they leaky, Oh, Jamaicans are not saying the yummy, yummy.
Yeah, licky, licky, grabby, grabby, and yummy, yummy.
No one got.
Easy.
What? And the next one say commoners, the next one say meet out of money. And what was interesting in the budget presentation?
Randall Henry, behave yourself.
What happened to him?
Put a comment, they don't put a comment. You know he making joke, but they're not the place for that.
Let me tell you something, Igwe. They men spend a whole budget in their presentation talking about Dr. Mitchell. Like Dr. Keith Mitchell had presented the budget. Everything was about him. But he has paid his dues. He has transformed this country. And Igwe, the last year budget, everything was transformation, you know. When you listen a lot of them, they say, oh, give us more time. We want more time, we just come. We getting to know we had to clean out. But Emma dealt with them about cleaning out the mess, and one of these days, we here go deal with cleaning out, because we are all the messing. We are all the mess, the $110 million unpaid claims in the treasury and things NNP had to clean out. You know, we have all the mess. Mm-hmm. Because we go talk about what mess had to be cleaned in 2013. Because you have some people that like they just forget ego. Morning Clifford, I don't find I Clifford this morning. Like Clifford, when you go in land, people hope all is well, you know.
Clifford listening, man.
What's up with your friend? I don't hear this morning too.
Who is that?
Yeah. Your friend also.
In Hermitage?
Yeah.
I don't hear me Hermitage this morning too.
Something like you get a cut and you don't have more come.
Ran, I don't hear you this morning too, you know. Mm-hmm. Not that Randy, me virgin Ran.
Well, maybe them fellas them put voice thing and call too.
That is lie.
Them
man sit down they quiet.
Yes.
I know they sit down they quiet and they just.
So Igwe, we have come to
the end
of the program today. Mm-hmm. Like I said, Friday we should have somebody, a guest, to speak something, and we have to continue to cut through the budget and put it in its proper perspective. So as we endeavor to bring information, Igwe, to our people. So Igwe, I want you to leave them with the beg. Two things I want to leave them. We lie, he damn lie.
And regularize.
Yeah.
We never said we would regularize the public service in 12 months. We said we would regularize it. And we have begun to do so. And
he lied. He damn lied.
You have to serve the people. If you're hungry mouth.
I say yes, Lord, yes.
If you beggy.
Yes.
But he was driving at a point,
wrong
is
one.
You have to serve the people. If you're hungry mouth. If you beggy, you could come and be parliamentarian. All kind of people go buy you because they know you're hungry mouth. So you see, Mr. Speaker, you're a doctor, you're a professional. That's the point. Because you and I are professionals, we can serve and people can't buy us. We can serve with distinction. You could
He lied. He died.